Chairs are stacked, the lights are low. Shadows move in afterglow. Quiet fills the empty space. Time slows down without a trace. Last cup resting in my hand. No more need to understand. Everything has come and gone. Still the silence lingers on. No more voices, no more sound. Just a calm that stays around. In this end there's something new. Peace in what has passed me through. Every moment finds its place, leaving just a quiet trace. In the stillness I remain, free from rush and free from name. Dim reflections on the floor, nothing like it was before. Yet it feels so softly right in this quiet, closing night. Door will close and lights will fade, but the warmth will always stay. In the end of every day, there's a peace that finds its way. Rain falls soft on empty stone. Neon lights, but I'm alone. Shadows drift and disappear. Only echoes staying here. Quiet keys begin to play, washing all the night away. No one stops, no one knows where this lonely melody goes. Stay just for a while in this quiet, in this light. Don't say goodbye. Let the moment pass us by. Footsteps fade into the rain. Nothing lost, nothing gained. City breathing slow and deep, holding secrets it won't keep. No words, no sound, just the rain falling down. No face, no name, but it feels the same. Chairs are stacked, the lights are low. Shadows move in afterglow. Quiet fills the empty space. Time slows down without a trace. Last cup resting in my hand. No more need to understand. Everything has come and gone. Still the silence lingers on. No more voices, no more sound. Just a calm that stays around. In this end there's something new. Peace in what has passed me through. Every moment finds its place, leaving just a quiet trace. In the stillness I remain, free from rush and free from name. Dim reflections on the floor. Nothing like it was before. Yet it feels so softly right in this quiet closing night. Door will close and lights will fade, but the warmth will always stay. In the end of every day, there's a peace that finds its way. Morning light slowly falling. Warm air gently calling. 햇살이 스며든 창가에 조용히 머무는 시간. 커피 향에 번지는 기억. 부드럽게 흐르는 하루. Light breeze through the window, pages turning slow. Nothing more to follow, just the morning glow. Stay a little longer here, where the sunlight feels so clear. Every moment drifting by like a quiet lullaby. Coffee cups and city sounds softly moving all around. In this calm and gentle space, time slows down its pace. 흐르는 리듬 속 마음도 쉬어가는 순간 sunlight on the table shadows soft and bright everything is stable in this golden light morning fades so quietly but this feeling stays with me spring will come again someday in this soft and gentle way. Ice melts without a sound. The last glass left alone upon the bar. The light is hanging low across the room. Piano man plays on for empty chairs. Soul is wide awake beyond the glass. But in this room the whole world disappears. A drop of whiskey trailing down the side, and time is slowly, slowly melting away. Tonight there's nothing asking me to hurry. The walking bass line says just stay right here. Raise the last glass, here's a toast to the night. Ice keeps melting and the jazz rolls on. When the piano fills the amber air, I let the whole wide world be gone. I never knew so nights could burn this warm. Last glass, I'm wrapped inside its glow. The bartender smiles, polishing the glass. He knows tonight's story ends right here. Rain seeps soft against the window pane. The piano sways in time with everything. For this one moment I am going nowhere, just letting this old melody hold me in. Raise the last glass, here's a toast to the night. Ice keeps melting and the jazz rolls on. When the piano fills the amber air, I let the whole wide world be gone. I never knew so nights could burn this warm. Last glass, I'm wrapped inside its glow. When fingers find their way across the keys, something more honest than words comes through. Now I know why this jazz won't let me go. The deeper the night, the brighter it burns true. Raise the last glass, here's a toast to the night. Ice keeps melting and the jazz rolls on. When the piano fills the amber air, I let the whole wide world be gone. So night, you've always waited here for me. without a sound. The last glass on the bar. The blossoms peaked on a Tuesday. Nobody announced it. One day the trees were full and then the wind came and they weren't. I was in a meeting when it happened. Someone screamed, share someone's numbers. Outside the window, Seoul was letting go. And I missed the exact moment, the way you always miss the exact moment. I walked home the long way, past the tree on the corner of my block that I have walked past 4 springs now without once stopping underneath it. Tonight I stopped, the petals were mostly gone, just the memory of them caught in the gutter, pink against the gray. Last spring in Seoul, I kept saying I would stop and look. Last spring in Seoul, I kept walking. The trees don't wait for the right time, the right mood, the right version of me that finally has a moment. Last spring in Seoul, I almost missed it again. Almost. There's a cafe on the street near Anguk that put tables outside in March. Too early, everyone said, but they were right and everyone else was wrong. By the time the rest of us caught up, the blossoms were already leaving. The cafe was full of people who had planned to be exactly there. I sat at the last empty table, ordered something warm, watched the petals cross the street like they had somewhere to be. A woman across from me was writing something by hand. She didn't look up once, she already knew what the blossoms were doing. Last spring in Seoul, I kept saying I would stop and look. Last spring in Seoul, I kept walking. The trees don't wait for the right time, the right mood, the right version of me that finally has a moment. Last spring in Seoul, I almost missed it again. There are years I cannot account for, springs that pass like loading screens, head down efficient somewhere else inside myself. But this year something caught a petal on the back of my hand that I didn't brush away. I just looked at it until it left on its own. The evenings are still cold, but the light stays longer now. Seoul is halfway between what it was and what it's becoming. The cherry trees are green already, full and done with being pink. They did what they came to do and let it go without looking back. Last spring in Seoul, I finally stopped underneath the tree. Last spring in Seoul, I looked up between a lamppost and a tree. Set my bag down like I meant to stay, and for once I did. The park was doing its usual Saturday things: joggers, strollers, someone's loose balloon, a dog that had somewhere urgent to be. I had my phone, I didn't use it. I had a list of places I could be. I stayed. The bench was slightly worn on the left side, someone's usual spot, smoothed down by the same weight, returning season after season. I wondered who they were, what they came here thinking about, whether the bench helped, whether they left lighter. On the bench, nowhere to be, for the first time in a long time, that felt true. On the bench, the park kept moving, and I kept still, and both things were exactly right. A grandmother shared the other end, we didn't speak. She peeled a tangerine slowly, the smell of it reached me before anything else did. She offered half without looking up. I took it without saying much. We sat there eating tangerine, watching pigeons being alive together without trying. The light moved across the path, the shadows changed direction. An hour passed the way hours should pass, without me counting them. The balloon came down eventually in the middle of the fountain. The child who lost it had already forgotten and moved on to something else. I watched and thought, that is exactly what I'm trying to learn. On the bench, nowhere to be, for the first time in a long time, that felt true. On the bench, the park kept moving, and I kept still, and both things were exactly right. I have sat in a lot of places waiting for something to begin. Airports, lobbies, waiting rooms, chairs that face a number on a screen. But this bench asked for nothing, expected nothing, did not call my name, did not move me forward, just held me the way a bench holds anyone, completely, without preference. That turned out to be exactly what I needed. Someone, something that did not need me to be anything other than present and still. And here, the grandmother left first, folded her bag neatly, stood without hurry, nodded once, said nothing in particular, and walked back into her afternoon. I watched her go, then turned back to the pigeons, the fountain, the empty half of the bench that already felt like it belonged to someone else. Coming tomorrow. On the bench, I left when I was ready, not when the timer said, not when the list called. On the bench, something that had been held too tight, all 꽃이 지기 시작하는 날 카페 창가에 혼자 앉아서 한 달 전 네가 앉았던 그 자리 아직도 온기가 남은 것 같아. 커피는 식어가는데 나는 몰라 이 계절이 가는 게 아쉬운 건지 아니면 그냥 네가 아쉬운 건지 구분이 안 되는 오후야. The window's open but the warmth has gone. Your chair still holds the shape of what we were. The coffee cools, the petals keep on falling. I can't tell spring from you anymore. 봄의 끝에서 나는 또 여기 있어. 꽃이 지는 걸 멍하니 바라보며 끝난 줄 알았는데 아직도 봄이야. 아니면 내가 아직 끝을 못 낸 건지. At the end of spring I'm still standing here watching petals fall like they have something to say. Maybe spring's not over. Maybe I just haven't let it go. 창문 너머 사람들은 바빠. 봄이 끝나도 세상은 돌아가. 나만 이 자리에 멈춰 있는 것 같아. 한 계절을 더 살고 있는 것처럼. 네 번호는 저장돼 있는데 마지막 메시지가 4월 3일이야. 그날도 벚꽃이 이렇게 졌었지. 나는 괜찮다고 답장을 했었어. People pass the window without slowing down. The world moves on the way it always does. Only I stay planted in this April, still composing text I never sent. 봄의 끝에서 나는 또 여기 있어. 꽃이 지는 걸 멍하니 바라보며 끝난 줄 알았는데 아직도 봄이야. 아니면 내가 아직 끝을 못 낸 건지. At the end of spring I'm still standing here watching petals fall like they have something to say. Maybe spring's not over. Maybe I just haven't let it go. 다음 봄엔 이 카페에 오지 말자 다짐했는데 또 왔어. 봄은 항상 나보다 먼저 와서 내가 잊었다고 생각한 것들을 데려와. Next spring I told myself I wouldn't come back, but here I am again before I knew it. Spring always arrives before I'm ready and brings back everything I thought I'd buried. 이제 진짜 꽃이 다 지고 나면 초록만 남은 가지를 보면서 그제야 나도 다음을 볼 수 있을까. 여름이 오면 괜찮아질 수 있을까. When the last petal finally lets go and only green is left on every branch, maybe then I'll finally look ahead. Maybe summer means I'm ready now. 봄이 밤의 끝에서 나는 인사를 해. 잘 가라고 올해 예뻤고다. 내년엔 덜 아프게 볼 수 있을까? 아니면 또 이 자리에 앉아 있을까? At the end of spring I say a quiet goodbye to petals that were never really mine. Maybe next year I'll just watch them fall. Or maybe I'll be sitting here again. 봄이 또 올 거야. 그래도 괜찮아. I took the long way in, through the gate nobody uses, past the bulletin board with last month's notices, still flapping in the April wind. The park was already in the middle of its afternoon without me, and made room anyway. Joggers on the outer path, a man with a thermos on a folding chair, two women walking the kind of walk that is really a conversation that happens to have legs. I found my pace somewhere between the Zelkova trees, not fast enough to be exercise, not slow enough to be lost, just walking the way the afternoon asked. The light came through the branches in the broken way that light does when the leaves are new and still deciding what shape they want to be. Everything was green in 17 different ways, and I didn't have the words for any of them, which felt right. Park afternoon, nobody here is in a hurry. Park afternoon, the city forgot which direction it was rushing, just paths and light and people who decided that this hour belonged to them, not to anything waiting. Park afternoon, I belong to nothing for a little while, and it feels like the most honest thing I've done all week. A boy was feeding carp at the small bridge, tearing bread into pieces smaller than they needed to be, with the focus of someone performing surgery. His grandmother watched from the bench behind, not watching him, watching something past him, the way grandmothers watch when they are thinking about time. I stood there longer than I meant to, which happened a lot today, in the best possible way. Someone had left a badminton set tied to a tree, free to use. A family took it without hesitation, set up in the open grass and played badly and laughed about it and played again. The shuttlecock went wrong every third time into the roses, or too high or sideways into someone's afternoon, and no one minded, because it was that kind of park on that kind of day. Park afternoon, nobody here is in a hurry. Park afternoon, the city forgot which direction it was rushing, just paths and light and people who decided that this hour belonged to them, not to anything waiting. Park afternoon, I belong to nothing for a little while, and it feels like the most honest thing I've done this park in every season and every mood. Angry, grateful, tired, lost, relieved, heartbroken, late. The park receives all of it the same way, with the same trees and different clothes. There is something steadying about a place that does not track your history, does not remember that you cried here once on a November Tuesday on this exact bench. It just offers the bench again, clean in April light, as if for the first time. That is a kind of generosity I am still learning from the park. The afternoon started tilting toward evening. The shadows went long and specific. The joggers thin, the families folded their blankets with the reluctance of people who found something real and have to return it. I did one more loop past the cart bridge, past the Zelkova trees, past the gate nobody uses, and stopped just before leaving to look back once at the park, still doing its afternoon without me now, the way it was doing it before I arrived. Park afternoon, you held the whole day without holding anything. Park afternoon, I came in carrying the morning and left it somewhere between the trees and the car and the badly played badminton. I don't know exactly where, and that is fine. The park knows the park will hold it until the rain comes and washes it into the ground, and it becomes next spring's green. Still afternoon somewhere in there, my morning becoming soil already, forgotten already, growing into something the park will offer someone else in May. I didn't plan to stop here. The pond just appeared at the end of a path. I had been walking without direction, which is the only way to find things like this. The water was the kind of still that makes you lower your voice without knowing you were going to. Cherry blossoms on the surface, going nowhere, in no hurry to go. A heron stood at the far edge, one leg, one thought. Whatever herons think about when the world goes quiet and the light comes in like this. Someone had left a paper boat drifting near the reeds. It had come a long way from wherever someone's hands had folded it into being. I watched it turn slowly as if deciding, then settle against the bank and stay. I understood that more than I expected to. By the pond, the world got smaller in the best possible way. By the pond, everything that felt large this morning became the size of a paper boat on still water, just turning, just settling, just here. An old couple walked the path behind me, arm in arm, the way people walk when they have stopped needing to talk, to be together. They paused where I was standing, looked at the same water, the same heron, the same blossoms going nowhere. Then kept walking, carrying whatever they saw back into their afternoon. The light shifted once the way it does in April, when the sun remembers it has somewhere else to be, but isn't quite ready to leave. The heron didn't move, the paper boat didn't move, the blossoms on the water moved just enough to remind me they were real. I had been standing there long enough for my shadow to change direction without me noticing. By the pond, the world got smaller in the best possible way. By the pond, everything that felt large this morning became the size of a paper boat on still water, just turning, just settling, just here. There are questions I carried here that the pond did not answer. It just held them the way water holds whatever lands on it, without judgment, without hurry, without telling you what to do next. I have paid for silence like this in retreats and quiet rooms, and found it thin and temporary and slightly self-conscious. But this silence was free, and it belonged to the heron and the paper boat and the blossoms, and only partly to me, which made it more than enough. I left a coin on the bank, not for a wish exactly, more like a receipt, proof that I had been here, that something in me had been still. The pond didn't notice, the heron didn't turn, the paper boat moved slightly in the water my leaving made, and that was all, and that was right. By the pond I stayed until I was ready, which took longer than I thought. By the pond, something I had been carrying since before I knew I was carrying it, set itself down and floated there between the blossoms and the paper boat in the heron's one still leg, light enough finally to drift. The pond still bare long after I am gone, holding the shape of the afternoon we shared, letting it go the way water always does, slowly and without keeping anything.
It came through the window before my alarm, landed on the floor in a long warm stripe. I watched it move across the wood like it had somewhere to be, but wasn't rushing. My coffee was exactly right this morning, the first sip, the way the first sip should be. Outside, someone was already laughing at something I didn't need to know about to feel it too. The cat stretched into the patch of light, claimed it completely, turned over once, and decided that was enough work for the day. I took my jacket and then left it, stood at the door and reassessed. The air had that particular warmth that makes you feel slightly foolish for having planned to be indoors. The street was bright in that way April does, where everything looks freshly rinsed. The bakery woman wiped her window and caught her reflection and smiled at it a little and got back to work. A man walked past with his collar open, swinging his bag like a kid on a Friday, which it wasn't, but the sunlight had apparently not told him that spring sunlight lands without asking, stays without overstaying, leaves you warmer than it found you. Spring sunlight, nobody is quite themselves in it, everybody's slightly better. Collar open, bag swinging, first sip perfect. Spring sunlight does not require anything, just a window, just a face, turn the right way. The park was full of people who had made the same decision to be exactly where the light was, without a better reason than that. A girl read on a blanket, one arm over her eyes, turning pages with the other hand, managing both perfectly. Two friends ate sandwiches on the steps and talked the way you talk when the sun is warm and nothing is urgent, and the sandwiches are good. An old man walked a very slow dog, neither one minding the pace, both of them gold in the afternoon light, both of them exactly where they should be. I found a wall that caught the sun directly, leaned against it like a secret, felt it through my jacket, through whatever I had been carrying since February. Something loosened, the way things loosen in spring, not dramatically, not all at once, just enough to notice. I stood there until someone needed to walk through the space I was in, moved aside, found another patch, and continued. Spring sunlight lands without asking, stays without overstaying, leaves you warmer than it found you. Spring sunlight, nobody is quite themselves in it, everybody's slightly better. Collar open, bag swinging, first sip perfect. Spring sunlight does not require anything, just a window, just a face, turn the right way. There is a specific temperature that spring sunlight reaches, around 3 in the afternoon in April, on a wall that faces south, that I have been chasing without knowing it, through every fluorescent room, every gray commute, every coat I wore too long into the year. And here it is, exactly that temperature, on the back of my hands, on the side of my face, free, available, asking nothing. Just come outside, just turn toward it, just stand still, long enough to receive. On the way home I walked slowly, past the bakery, past the park, past the wall where I had stood, already in the shadow now. The sunlight moved on, the way sunlight moves on, but the warmth stayed in my jacket, in my hands, in whatever loosened that I haven't named yet. and might not need to. Spring sunlight found me on a Tuesday, doing nothing special, being nobody particular. Spring sunlight didn't care about any of that, just landed, just stayed a while, just left me standing, slightly open at the collar, warmer than the morning light and the week, ready for nothing, ready for everything, ready for whatever April decides to do next. Still on the floor, that long